In this video, we're going to dive in how to get crazy traffic using Facebook. Now, the last video I created right before this one was my best traffic source, and I preach this over and over and over. It is 100% YouTube. I can't recommend YouTube enough. But I also know some people just aren't going to listen to me. Some of you are specifically coming here because you want to learn Facebook. For whatever reason, you are not ready to either start a YouTube channel or go all in on YouTube. I am going to convince you otherwise, but in the meantime, I still want to give you some good tips and tricks of how to use things like Facebook into lead magnets, into offers, whatever. You can look at this video separately, but I'm going to talk about how to use Facebook, and then we'll do other videos on where to direct it and why to direct it. So if you really want to get some crazy traffic on Facebook, I want to walk through that here today. It's just some of the strategies that I'm using. And by no means have I reached the peak yet, but 30,000 views with how little work I've done so far, there's absolutely zero chance this doesn't do over 100,000 to hopefully closer to 500,000 within the next 30 days or so. So let me walk you through the little bit I've done so far and why I have a lot of excitement about kind of what's coming over the next 30, 60, 90 days and why I believe there's so much potential here. So I had started to already see people talk about this, and I've just been hesitant for a while because this does involve your personal account, which you then turn into a professional account. And in fact, I just made this post the other day where I was like, one of these days you're going to notice I unfriended you on Facebook, and I want you to know it's because I love you enough not to force you to see my business posts. Don't worry, Mom, you can stay. Dad, to be determined. Wife, sorry, you're stuck. And it's just been a fun and engaging post, but I'm actually in the process now of eliminating a lot of people who I've known all my life, high school, college, church, and really turning this into just a business account because there's so much opportunity. I'm not going to talk about in this video, but there's also some automation software. Make sure to be following my Jake the Affiliate YouTube channel because I'm doing a full review on that after I tried out for a few days. Just downloaded it today, and it's allowing me to quickly remove a lot of followers who weren't engaging, but really just followers who have no interest in the business content. So lots to cover here. So this was up to this point, I had seen people talk about how much traffic was being generated. I didn't want to do it because that's just not who my followers on Facebook are. But there came a point where I started seeing 500,000, 1 million, 2 million, 3 million views. And at some point, you just can't ignore that. At some point, you actually have to lean in and take advantage of the opportunity that's there, especially because of how easy the posts are, which we're going to talk about in this video as well. I mean, it can be done in a click of a button. You create 3 to 5 of them. You can even scale up to 10 or 15 of them, and it just kind of becomes automatic. And then there are strategies to guarantee people share your content, guarantee people are engaging with your content. And the second that happens, the channel is going to blow, or your account's going to blow up. So let's talk about just what you see here, and then we're going to get more into the strategy. So I had posted prior to this 1, 2, 3, 4 different days. Maybe I might have posted once one of these 3 days. So let's say 5 for argument. And these were like, does this really work? This was a test. This wasn't. This was given to my current audience who has zero interest in this topic at all. And still you saw from like 3 posts that I did in 10 minutes, 1,600 views, 2,700, 1,800, 3,100, right? Again, couple posts, guaranteed 100%. All of the posts I did this day, this day, this day, and this day, all of them took less than 10 minutes to do all of them together. Just got them up, test. That's not bad traffic for how little work and little time I was putting into this and little thought. It was almost exclusively just, hey, AI, do this. It did it. I pasted it straight in. Then I finally said, okay, I really want to take this serious. And I joined a 90-day challenge to $5,000. And we'll talk about that. If that's something you want to do, we'll go through the whole strategy if you want to do it for free. But if you want to jump in, how I can help you and how some other people can help you grow even faster. So first day in the challenge, did 4,800 views. Which again, isn't crazy, but it's the first day. And on this day, you might think, oh, he probably posted 15, 20 times. On this day, I literally just posted twice. 2 text posts, and that was it, and still got 4,800. I think it had an image and text. But I mean, that's wild. Like, that is really, really impressive for an entire following that doesn't care about this stuff in my first day in it. So that's why I can very confidently say 30,000 views. What days are these? The 12th. So what is that? Like 9 days of zero posting. And again, didn't post on any of the days that didn't spike. All of these extra days are just people who saw days after I posted. So we get a little bit of momentum here. 30, 60, 90 days are going to be unreal, right? So let me show you kind of what I'm doing, how simple this is. So this is, if you go, there's a video on this channel that talks about AI thumbnails. And so I'm creating some images like these. Those can be, if you go watch the thumbnail one, it shows you how to make those, right? So that way you can just make these kind of images really, really fast. So I had that post, which again, that was kind of separate. I just wanted to address my audience. I just tried this for the first time. Someone gave me a Sora code. So I'm like, I'll give it a shot and see what kind of traffic it does. I don't have any data on how this does yet because I'll have to wait till tomorrow. This one was from 3 hours ago. Just a quick AI image, quick text, and then all of the comments here were written by AI. And for those of you who do join the challenge, I'm actually going to give you a bonus where I show you how to do this. So that's really cool. We'll talk about that in a minute. I'm very much in a testing phase right now. And we'll talk about that in the bonus section as well, because I'm going to walk you through some of my tests and what I'm trying to do. But a lot of this stuff is test. Ignore that because I haven't done any of that prior to literally today. So 90% of what I've posted between here, and here was just this post. Affiliate marketers, how do you beat affiliates with lists 10 times bigger than mine? Here's the secret, or how do I do it? So you have one post with a background. This is just your hook. And then you have comment 1, comment 2. Facebook sucks in the sense that it like scatters this. It's so irritating. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 is somewhere. 5, 6. So those are the posts literally that I have trained AI to create for me. Actually, it's really good too. Like this isn't crap. Like this was, now, because I do a lot of YouTube content, this is a new strategy. Before it was literally just AI. Hey, I want to talk about this. I want to send them to this link. Give me a post. So you're kind of seeing the back end of what I'm testing now, not where I started, but we'll work back. So, what I'm doing now is taking this video. So this is a video I made on my Jake the Affiliate channel. I'd paste the transcript into my AI and just say, hey, I want to create like 3 to 5 separate posts. So this is one post, but I want to create 3 to 5. I want to use this video, take the transcript, learn what I'm talking about, and then give me some good hook options. I'll select the hook option, and then you spit out the actual story or the actual thread. So this is doing a few things. First of all, it's actually giving good info. This is a big difference that I've already noticed within the last 2 days when I am able to train it with a YouTube video. Now it has my voice. Now it's taking my points. It's not random. It's actually offering value that I have in my YouTube videos. So that's, again, all roads lead back to YouTube. I'm going to get you there one day. If you want to learn how to do 10K a month with YouTube, make sure to grab the free training in the description or book a call. And I would love to help you in your business get to 10K as fast as humanly possible. But every single one of these. So we're going to talk about what I addressed in the video. And then there's this call to action to comment bonus. And the idea is when you comment bonus, I'm going to send you this link right here, which I fixed that since then, but it's not showing up correctly. And this is going to be to whatever call to action you're promoting. I typically like to recommend one core offer, but because I have my Jake the Affiliate channel that does so many things, it just gives me a lot of options. So I send you this page. This is my full review. For me, I talked about this in this video where everything to me leads back to YouTube, but this is a review of the product. This is to take you to the sales page of the product. This is the bonuses. And again, that's a whole separate conversation of how to do all of that. But you can just see the structure of hook, thread, primary call to action. That's what we're doing. So let me go back and we'll look at some more of these. Actually, I'm going to go farther down so you can see how it started. Because maybe you don't have a YouTube channel yet. You should, but maybe you don't. This is one. Again, I'll do one more having to do with YouTube. So why I want Facebook is I want traffic from here to go find me on YouTube because that's where the relationship's built. So, man, I just switched over to Claude. People have been telling me forever that Claude writes better than ChatGPT. It's not even in the same world. It's crazy how much better of a writer Claude is. Oh, could not believe how good this was. So I took my thumbnail for one of the videos I recently created. It's about, are you frustrated? You haven't been able to hit 10K consistently. And then it had this write-up. It had finally a call to action, comment video, and I'll send you the video. You see all of these are getting engagement. I'm going to show you how to guarantee engagement. and also get engagement from me if you want. 14 shares, crazy. You see, I'm sharing a few other people's content as well. You want that reciprocal nature of like, hey, you help me, I help you. And again, this isn't like you win or I win. It's like we can both win together because the audience on Facebook is literally unlimited. Figuratively unlimited, but literally unlimited. So here's just some shares I've done. Here's one that I'm actually leaning into now. I've only done this once or twice. Oh, gosh, I got a really cool bonus I'm going to share with y'all here soon. I'm just going to sit down on this for a while. I think this is worth talking about, and I'm sorry the video is going to be a little bit longer because of that, but I think that the information is worth it. This is something you're going to see a lot from my Facebook page in the coming days, weeks ahead, is what can I tap into in the news? I really want to lean into the trending, just for getting those quick spikes. One of the best parts about this right here is I have had zero virality. None of this like just took off and started going beyond my natural following, which will happen over time. This is all just followers. This is all just like very normal engagement and interaction. But this is how I think, again, I'm just testing. This is a way in which I see more virality coming. And there's two ways you can do this, right? So I actually think the thread method is working better right now, but you can do it this way, right? So here's, again, I use Claude because it's unbelievable. If you haven't tried this, I've been using ChatGPT for like 6 months and I use it every day, all the time for so much stuff. I love the memory component. So it's like, I don't want to switch over because I love ChatGPT's memory. The writing is not even in the same world. It is so much better. So Amazon laid off 1,400 people. It's AI coming up. It's just the beginning. A lot of other companies are going to start doing this. So I leaned into the controversy of like, this is going to happen. This might happen to you. Are you ready? So piece of news, leaning into either pleasure or pain, and then call to action at the end. This call to action was comment challenge if you want to see the business challenge. And again, we're seeing good engagement on these posts. I don't understand why Facebook is distributing the way they are. And mine is actually more complicated than what most are doing. And what most people are doing is still getting a lot of traffic. Like most people right now are just doing this strategy right here. Let me actually lean into to Rick's here. He didn't put his comments in. Here we go. 5 things you don't need to start a business. And then list them here. And so like this is the normal strategy, and this strategy alone, like hook comment thread is getting a ton of traffic by itself. So if you're like, Jake, some of these posts are more complicated, please don't worry. Like I'm testing stuff now, but these things alone, right, are getting a lot of traffic. And I'm going to show you more of those here in a minute. Again, I'm really trying to point a lot to YouTube. So this was a YouTube video going over how to make AI websites for local businesses, and a really cool, unique angle on that. This was reposting a Sora video from Shelly. In fact, does hers not show Sora? I've got to ask her how she does that. Interesting. Shelly, if you're watching this, expect a DM from me soon. All of mine show Sora. Let's see. Sharing. Again, pointing to a YouTube video. Love that YouTube video, by the way. If you really feel the pain of your 9 to 5, go watch that video. It really paints the picture of what your life could be like running a primarily YouTube business and how simple life can become. It's really why I built the coaching program around that, because I think it changes your life as opposed to so many other methods out there that won't go into the whole thing. Go watch the video. It's really good. Okay. So this is probably gonna be a better one. If I need to make money fast, use this AI strategy, and here's why it actually works. So this is 100% ChatGPT. It was, give me hooks. Here's what I'm promoting. Give me a thread. And so now you see post 1. I hate that they mix it up, but post 1, post 2, 3, 4, 5. And maybe you think that's ugly, but it actually is one of the benefits too, because it's spread out, makes people stay on the post longer to find things and read it. It makes people engage because they're like haters and like, I couldn't even get it together. And then you can laugh back at them because they just drove engagement for you. So it actually is a pro as much as it is a con in a weird way. So what I like doing, a lot of people will just have one link at the final call to action. I like mixing in 2 links, one being a piece of my content and one being the main call to action, and the piece of content promotes that call to action. But again, that depends. I mean, you can do that with TikTok or Instagram if that's where your content's being created. I also am in the process of creating a blog separate video about that coming out because that's actually a wild experience. Because who the frick creates a blog for the first time at the end of 2025? So that'll be a fun video. I have a good reason for it. But one of these will be to a blog, one of these will be to a YouTube video, and then the other one will go straight to the primary call to action. So you can come see my page. Again, I tried to lean into the Amazon piece, YouTube. So you can come look at my page, see, oh, this is another one. If you've seen my videos on Profit Trigger AI, teaching strategic ways to use QR codes to send people to different locations, really cool strategy there as well. So you can see testing a ton. And it might look like these are a lot, but these take 60 seconds to make. They're literally nothing. It's copy and paste from ChatGPT, now Claude, straight in, and it's getting traffic. So let me talk about, let's see, where do we want to go next with this? Jonathan, we're going to talk about this challenge here in a second that Jonathan is running and how that could be helpful to you, but we're not going to start there. We're actually going to go, well, we will. So one of the benefits of this challenge, and there's a link down in the description that'll go to this. It'll probably go to a page similar to the bonus page I showed you earlier. And because I have some cool bonuses for this that we'll talk about in a second. And then on the bonus page, it will take you to this. Now, it's important to note this. Technically, the launch is only available for like 7 days. So there's maybe only 2 or 3 days left on this. I've been told that those of us who are promoting it will be able to promote it even after the cart closes. And the only way you can get it is coming through us. Now, it's during a launch, but there should be 2 links in the description. One that has some kind of training and one that goes directly to the checkout page. If there's ever an issue with that, email me at info@jakethornhill.com and I'll double check it and make sure you can get in. I could see an issue happening with the link here. So the benefits of this, you can go to the page, watch this video where he talks about it. There are a few benefits. First, it's not even about how much content you can get out. It's about distribution of that content. This is something I'm very passionate about. If you want to maximize results, like you can put out 100 pieces of content, how are you going to make sure people see it? So as this was actually built for people who have never made money online, and like to eliminate all the tech headaches, we're not talking about funnels. We're not talking about like all the extra stuff. It's just about driving traffic to an offer, getting paid. And obviously that's not my case. I mean, I've done pretty decent online to say the least. I talk about it in the training, but done about 3 million over the last 5.5, 6 years online. So this definitely doesn't fit me, but this is an unreal opportunity if you want to tap into Facebook traffic, because this is currently 62, but it'll continue to grow. 62 people who are actively trying to do this strategy. What does that mean for you? That means they are going to engage on every piece of content you put out. They're going to like, they're going to share, they're going to comment, they're going to engage. I'm in 2 Facebook groups with probably 15 to 20 people from this community, and we were like all just trying to make sure one another grows. So you can go out and do it yourself, right? Like I had decent results, some of these spikes doing it myself, but the reason this one was so much higher with a lot less content, by the way, again, I put out 2, maybe 3 posts, but I think it was only 2 this day. And the reason it got so much more distribution was because they were sharing it, they were liking, they were commenting, and we're doing it for one another. So we're all growing together. So that is, to me, I think the challenge is $500. That could change. I don't know. Check the link in the description. But to me, there is not a world that this challenge doesn't make, again, 10x, that I can't make $5,000 off this challenge that I paid $500 for. And beyond that, it's going to give more exposure to my other accounts. It's going to bring in more leads to my email list because I send people to my lead magnet. And it's just going to end up making significantly more money than that, which at the end of the day is the goal. So I think it's a phenomenal challenge. Let me show you guys another thing you get completely for free if you decide to join the challenge. I'm not going to full demo it here because I know this is already a little bit of a long video, and I want to show you the bonuses if you decide to pick this up through my link, because it's actually really, I'm very excited about those. So what this can do for you is you enter the offer name, the URL that you want to send people to. I'm going to have to do this. AI, because I need you to see it. I'm just going to do, we're just going to do something super basic here. I mean, I would build that out better, obviously. And And then you can pick any kind of option you want. I love controversial. You can add your social media tag there, and that's also going to make not only the text for you, but images for you, but we're not going to do that right now for the sake of time. There's some cool features that are being built in right now too, where you can like use YouTube, so you can put your YouTube video in or someone else's YouTube video in, and it will build it based on that. Now, I'm going to tell you, and you're going to see this in my bonuses in a second while that's building. Let's see. Offer description is required for call to action mode. Oh, learning AI and making money. Sorry, my computer's like high, so it's kind of awkward to type right now. So I just wanted more information in the offer details. So I do it a little bit differently, and this is one of the bonuses that I share with you. The software is a great tool to start. You're going to see this in a minute. It provides a phenomenal result. The reason I'm doing something different is because it gives me more customization. So I love using projects. Originally I was doing this in ChatGPT. I've moved it over to Claude because, again, significantly better writer. And this allows me to like toy with different styles. So if I find a style I like, I can kind of create a instruction document and put it into the file and then say, hey, this post is going to use this. And it also is like learning and understanding my different offers, what I like, what I don't like. I can just add more customization over time. And I'm just not able to do that here. He honestly might eventually build that in. But this is a phenomenal tool that you get access to for free when you join the challenge. So here is like the top one. Is AI a threat to your business? Here are 8 reasons why entrepreneurs need to rethink their strategy now. And then all you have to do is copy, paste it into your comment section. Copy, paste it into your comment section. Like, look how good this is. I mean, it is an excellent tool. The only reason I'm not doing it is I want the customization, but like what I would do for most people, I would, especially if you have one offer that you're sending everything to, I would make a little Google Doc or something where you have all this information, copy and paste it in so you don't have to repeat it every time, and paste it in and then try different ones of these. Like, if this is all you did for 90 days, you would be hard pressed not to do $5,000 with it. And it sounds crazy, but that's how much traffic is being generated by Facebook right now. And on top of that, you would have people pushing your content with you in the challenge because they're trying to help you grow. You're trying to help them grow. And it's just mutually beneficial for everybody. I'm going to wrap up by talking about some bonuses. Now, hopefully by the time you see this video, I've actually built the bonus page out and it'll look cleaner than this, but I really wanted to get this video out because I'm just enjoying it so much. So I want to tell you all about it. When you click the link below, it should theoretically take you to the bonus page. But regardless of whether it sends you to the bonus page first or straight to the offer, these bonuses are yours if you decide to purchase through my link below. Sorry, losing my voice today. Through the link below, these bonuses are yours. All you got to do is email me at info@jakethornhill.com when you complete your purchase, and then I send you these completely for free. These are freaking banger bonuses too. Number 1 is the done for you shares from Jake. I guarantee 10 shares of your content of your choice on my account. So like I said, right now my account's not big, but with what I already see, I would be blown away if I'm not doing 100,000, 500,000 over the next 30 or 60 days. So my account's getting bigger and bigger. You're going to get 10 pieces of your content shared directly on my account, as long as it doesn't collide with my brand. If something like, if you're doing something that is in contradiction to what I believe in my brand, I can't post that because I'm not, for obvious reasons. So as long as it's not something crazy, I'll share it onto my page. Number 2 is the marketing, Facebook marketing influence. This is a great resource for you to have. Number, how do I want to number these? I actually haven't even thought about my numbers yet. So this is the Facebook standout strategy. So this is a Loom video that I'm going to create. I need to categorize this that so I don't forget. But this is a Loom video I'm going to create that is going to go over how I am thinking about this. So I'll give you a little hint into this. And by the time I create it, I bet you I have a lot of things there now, but a lot more that I'm still thinking through. So I sent this to someone today in a message where I feel like this it's going to still work. I recommend like 50% of your posts still being this right here because it's just proven to work. But I can already feel myself starting to like not see these anymore. Like when I scroll my timeline, there's so many of them that my eyes just don't even see them. And it might be because I'm engaging with a lot of them because a lot of us are doing them. So for that reason, you want to be testing other stuff. That's why you saw my last couple posts. Just starting to see like what else can work. What if I do a crazy AI image plus a call out? So what I'm doing is I'm still doing this, but I'm doing something that's going to make it pop a little more than these, right? It's the same concept. Hey, affiliate marketers, how do you beat people with bigger lists than yours? Affiliate marketers, protect your commissions. This is the same thing being promoted in both, but we're going to test and see how it performs. I got access to Sora. So what if I did this little Sora video and then same idea, affiliate marketers, how to compete with big names, and then thread posts. So in this bonus, I'm going to break down what I'm thinking about, things I'm testing, results I'm seeing from that testing. And then it's not even going to be what you should do, but how you should be thinking and innovating and coming up with new ideas before you have to copy them. If you get there first, you're going to get a lot of that real estate. So that'll be a really good bonus. I'm excited to drop that Loom video for y'all. And then lastly, my AI posting strategy. I mentioned for 99% of people, I would suggest starting here. It's such a good tool. But I'm also going to introduce you to how I do it. So how I create a project, what those projects are titled, what I put in each of the files. And then when I come across a new strategy that I want to test, how I create a new file and put it into the project, and basically my workflow there. So if you want to do it that way, that option's available to you as well. Lastly is something I've used for years now. It's still one of my favorite resources out there, is 223 viral post templates. And I mean, especially with AI right now, you can just plug these in to anything about your business and get hundreds of pieces of content immediately. So this is PDFs with tons of different ways you can promote and just things you can post, different categories, and then multiple options within each of those categories. So many viral templates there. Again, I used this before AI, and it's become even more powerful now that you can plug them into AI. Say, this is my template, give me 10 options for my business or this offer or whatever. And utilizing that for Facebook posts is going to be awesome. So these are the 5 bonuses. And truthfully, if I see a lot of energy and excitement about this offer, I'll even add more bonuses. But all you can do is email me at info@jakethornhill.com after you complete the purchase. Go to the link in the description. It's going to take you to the bonus page or directly to the sales page. If it takes you to the bonus page, click that button right there. That's going to take you to, again, what should be the checkout page. If there's any issue there, just email me. And I hope to see you guys inside. I think this is a great challenge that Jonathan's running. I think it's a no-brainer. It's funny that it's being marketed to people who are new, and I get it because it'll be beneficial to them. But if you're an experienced marketer and you've been looking for an opportunity to blow up on Facebook, this is that opportunity. And by coming through my affiliate link, I'm going to help you do that. Not only through the 10 shares, but we're also going to talk about how we can be mutually beneficial and grow together on this platform. Again, always, my primary focus is YouTube. You should grab the free train to 10K months down in the description. I'm going to, every video, always recommend you start your YouTube channel or make your YouTube channel your primary focus. But once you build out a little library of content on YouTube, Facebook is such a great way to grow that channel, grow your email list, and make sales. So hope you guys enjoyed this video. There's so much opportunity on Facebook right now, and I wanted to share how you can take advantage of it. See you in the next video.